What is the deal with Avonte Maddox? Now, I haven't really talked about him at all. I think the only time I really did talk about him was when his contract going into 2021 went from $750,000 to $2.1 million. I think that was only because of the contract situation. I don't think it was because the Eagles gave him that. I think because of contract clauses or whatever was going on behind the scenes, I think he just ended up getting that through his contract. Okay, so he's making more money. You're going to the last year of his contract. What has Avonte Maddox done? He's had his highs. He's had his lows, very lows. Last year was not a great year. Avonte Maddox did not make me happy at all. And obviously, I think he was hurt. I mean, I can't even keep track of what was really going on this past year because our offense went down. Our quarterback pretty much was allowed to play for so many games and play so bad that the rest of our team kind of went up in flames, okay? But Avonte Maddox, even coming into the league, you know, he filled in for Rodney McLeod when there was injuries, you know, at safety. I thought he played very well at safety when he had his shot at that position. I know he's played a little inside, outside, mostly outside corner, obviously, but, you know, the Eagles are going after free agent cornerbacks and T.J. Carey, Steven Nelson. They could draft one in J.C. Horner, Patrick Surtain in the first round. I mean, you're going to have an uphill battle on the last year of your contract, so enjoy that $2.1 million. Okay, now I understand he's what, 5'8", 5'9". You know, I'm tired of the undersized corners. I want a bigger corner on this team that's very athletic, that could stick with, you know, deep threat, twitchy receivers to go downfield. Okay. Was Avonte Maddox a success for his draft? Not really. I mean, as a role player, I think of him as a role-playing cornerback. I mean, as far as I know right now. As far as I could see it, do I think he'll be better in a better system? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he'll flourish in Jonathan Gannon's defense. I have no idea. But he's going to have a uphill battle. You know, the Eagles aren't playing favorites anymore on defense. I mean, they're playing the guys that are going to play. The cornerback room is changing. No Jalen Mills. Okay, we got rid of Malcolm Jenkins last year. Like, it's a whole new room now. It really is. You know, you picked up Anthony Harris. That was pretty much the best signing we've had at a steal rate for a guy that got paid on a franchise tag of $11 million to only make 1 year $5 million. You got Rodney McLeod coming back for 1 more year, and that's left on his contract. And Rodney McLeod was probably the only, really the guy in the back end that played really well last year, but unfortunately the team was horrible. Okay, a good year, and obviously the ACL injury or Achilles, whatever it was. Avonte Maddox needs to really show up. Really needs to show up because I'm telling you right now, the Eagles could do whatever they want. They could bring in, because I'm still looking for that veteran corner opposite Darius Slay that they're going to bring in. They're going to draft one in the first round. Probably. I mean, maybe. Let's just say that. There's going to be a lot of competition there. So I don't think Avonte can play on the outside anymore. He has struggled. He has recently struggled a lot. Okay? They could try putting him in the inside if they can. I don't know how he's going to be against tight ends or fast, you know, slot receivers. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if he could do it. I'm not really sure at this point. But I want to know your input on Avonte Maddox and what he could do on his last year of his contract. Do you think it's going to be worth re-signing him if he has an okay year? But obviously, if he has for him to get re-signed to the Eagles on a bigger deal, I just don't think there's a time for it. Even if he plays well, I don't think there's a time for it. I don't think he's going to play well. I don't think he's gonna ball out and have 7 picks because he's dropped picks as well. You know, that's the one thing about this defense I can't stand either. We always drop easy picks. I can't stand that. Past couple of years, it's been like that. I don't think it's worth it because I think you're very deep at corner in this draft, and you're getting another veteran, you know, receiver on the opposite side, Darius Slay, which was said to watch out for T.J. Carey, Steven Nelson. So I'm looking out for those 2 guys right now, and you know, I don't think it'd be even worth paying Avonte Maddox after this year. Let him go to another team. Let him walk because, you know, and people are going to say, well, what if he has a good year? Well, I don't know if he's going to have a breakout year, guys. Let's be honest here, because I'm telling you someone else is going to jump in. whether it's a first-round pick corner or a second-round pick corner. You never know at this point. You really don't. They could draft receiver in the first round. They can go get Asante Samuel Jr. if he fits the scheme, or, Newsome. They can get a whole bunch of players. I mean, there's a bunch of players they could get. I really can. Those two corners from Georgia. I mean, there's a lot of good, solid corners, even if they're role players or they play really good man-to-man coverage. There is a lot of good corners in this draft. And Avonte Maddox is, I don't know. It's getting to that point where I don't think he's going to play good in 2021. I mean, I hope he does. I hope he wins the starting job. I hope, I want the most competition that you can get out of this team as possible. We need it, okay? Without having an offseason last year, no chemistry, just showing up for a couple weeks, and that was pretty much it. Our season was here. Okay, I'm tired of signing marquee names. I'm tired of signing marquee names that used to be good, and I just can't do it anymore. Really can't do it anymore. We need to draft. This defense needs to be a young draft, and we have to go young at corner. We really do. We have to go young. We really do. Even if they sign a veteran cornerback to a 1-2 year deal, that's somebody that's on the back end or somebody that's just going to be stability for the position for this year and next year, and kind of find that right guy. In between, the next couple years, then that's fine. But with Avonte Maddox making it, I'm not even sure that's really possible. He's got a huge uphill battle coming this offseason. He does. It's going to get crazy. So he might not even be on the roster at this point. He might be, he might just be a backup, and that's it. That's the most that we'll get out of him come this training camp. So other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think about Avonte Maddox coming into the 2021 season. What are your expectations? Do you think he'll re-sign after this year? Do you think if he has a good year, would you re-sign him? Do you think he even has a chance to even start? Let's start with that. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Shakes, go up, fly, I'll fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.